is called the Nazca Line. Now, this is located 400 kilometers south of Lima, and the lines of Nazca and the Pampas of Juliana cover 450 square kilometers. Scratched, the lines are scratched on there, and we don't know. The lines were scratched between the period 500 BC to 500 AD. And these lines are the greatest puzzle for archaeologists, that what they are for and how they are done, because of the quantity, the nature, the size, and the continuity. The glyph, they call glyph geoglyphs, which depicts living creature, stylus, plants, imaginative beings, as well as geometric figures of many kilometers long. So we were flown to the site by small planes over the area, and I was so excited to see those from the air with such a nice weather. But mind you, the plane was turning alternatively like this, and 1/3 of the people got seasick. Anyway, that is a new experience, and I enjoyed it, seeing part of it only. So this is the Nazca Line, and they are believed to be used for ritual astronomical functions. So we don't know what that is now. So my second attraction is the boat trip on the Titicaca Lake on the southern part of Peru, which share the border with Bolivia. Now, this area has a lot of natives who speak Aymara language. And I was thinking, oh, Aymara at that time. And they still kept some of the Inca cultures. So the boat was on the lake. The lake was 3,820 meters above sea level. So the boat had a ride in channels out from the wrist, which is over a person's height, and then all the way we went out looking for islands far ahead. So we landed on one of the islands, and women on the island wearing native, beautiful, colorful, welcoming us, and they set up all the crafts to be sold to us. And also, I was surprised to learn that the islands were man-made, made of reeds bundled up of about 3 feet high. So it's a floating island. So I learned about Peru has floating population. Hong Kong, we have floating population. Here, these people live on this floating island. Their huts made of reeds as well. And they are very friendly. They sell us those handicrafts. It's so beautiful. So look at all these colorful things. These are the people from that area. And after this island, we went to the real island, which is called Takili, which is famous for its self-supporting inhabitants who are farmers and artisans. And these people are very friendly. They serve us lunch and entertain us with their dance, and also show us all their woven materials. And this island was protected as a heritage culture by the Peruvian government, because young girls in the island start learning to make threads from wool when they started school on their way. So after they finish elementary school, they know how to make those wool threads, and they started to knit. So they have a very good technique in doing that. So that's why it's famous there. And the third attraction is the most exciting one, which is Machu Picchu. And this Machu Picchu was only made to the outside world in 1911. This is a city seated on 3,420 meters above sea level, and about 200 structures set on making up this religious, ceremonial, astronomical, agricultural center along on the steep ridge and crisscrossing with by stone terraces. This city, the core city, was built in 15th century, but it was abandoned in the 16th century by the Inca Empire because the Spaniard has conquered the place. So this also there are lots of this city is divided in two parts. So the upper part and the lower part, separating residential from farming. And all these are so spectacular. The views are spectacular. And also we saw llamas, alpacas going around there. So we walk around, a lot of walking up and down. So because of the cultural and natural value of this place, UNESCO declared this place as a cultural and natural patrimony of humankind. And well, this gives inspiration to the next generation, and all this are up in the hill so high. So because of time constraint, I would like to tell you more, but I cannot. So and from this short tour, I really learned about Inca culture, which I think it gives inspiration to all the generations that to come later. So, Mr.